Hello everyone and welcome back to my videos. Today I'm going to answer a few questions, but I also want to tell people that send me messages and questions. I'm trying my best to get back to each and every one of you all. I don't ignore any calls. If I don't get back to you, it's not because I'm ignoring your message, it's because I'm really trying to get to you to answer everybody, no matter what kind of a question, whether it's a good question, silly question, bad question. I will be glad to answer it to the best of my ability. So please bear with me, and if I don't answer for you, don't get upset of me. It's not because of that. It's just too much. It's overwhelming. Especially after the podcast, so many questions and so many people sending information, and a lot of people want to speak to me, and it's not that easy. And majority of the people also, I have a lot of people from overseas and international. That is not easy to call and dial with the time difference. But I will do whatever I can to get back and answer everyone's questions. But today the subject I'm gonna answer a question which is about the IPOs, and if you need license to take companies public, or if you need FINRA, which is FINRA, to get it, or you need to get license from the stock exchange and all of that. So one thing I want to clear, FINRA and the stock exchange, they don't really belong to the government, but they work with the government. These are an independent institutions. But for people, there is a difference between taking companies public, underwrite companies, and fund publicly trading companies. So there is a difference between them. So when you take company public and you fund it, is different than you taking company public and underwrite it. Because to underwrite the company, it has to go through a financial institution with a license. Like FINRA is, they oversee an account, they oversee an institutions like a brokerage house, like security house, like brokers. That is who they are, but we're not a broker. We're not a financial advisor or analyzer. We fund companies and take them public. And when we need to take them public, or when we do take them public, and we need to raise 400 shareholder, then we go to our people that we have an agreement with to go ahead and do the banking institution with them for them to raise that 400 shareholder, because every company goes to the stocks market must have minimum 400 shareholder. The company can file their filing with the SEC, with everything else, with there's no problem. We do all that, that's no problem. For a hedge fund, for private equity, for a venture capitals, you don't need to have license to go ahead and purchase stocks from any company, whether it's pre-IPOs or IPOs already, whether it's trading on the stocks market or it has not traded in the stocks market. But when you want to take the company and underwrite, and when it's getting ready to be underwrite, we send it to the companies whom that's their specialty, such as JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Merrill Lynch, Goldman Sachs, and some small brokerage houses. These, they must have FINRA, and they must have license and permission to do that, to underwrite the company. But we fund companies. We fund them from A to Z. We take them public. And when it comes to underwriter, we go to of course, we have our own. We have the SEC lawyers we work with. We have the financial auditor we work with. We have the transfer agent we work with. They have all that. But when it comes to the final, to the underwriter, that goes to the financial institution whom they have licensed by FINRA. As long as you are going, as when you are a hedge fund, private equity, they don't need that. I just want to clear that to some of the people. They ask that question, whether it's one person or a particular person, I do not know. But I got a question in here for that. So private companies going to go public, they normally look for cash. As you see, any company goes public, they look for cash. they take this cash from hedge fund, from venture capitals. And if they want to go to JP Morgan strictly, JP Morgan still go to raise this fund for them through 400 for whatever it is, through a private placement. That is, they bring investor, as they must have these 400 shareholder plus and minus. Sometimes you buy a company shell, it's already traded, and you merge in it, and it's already have a shareholders. But you can easily go ahead and buy stocks and get the stocks from the company pre-IPOs without having any license or permits. That has nothing to do with that. The people have to have that is, as I said, the brokerage house and the security house and the brokers. Thank you all very much, and I look forward for the next video. If I did not answer the question perfectly, please ask the question again and I will be able to clear it more. Thank you all very much, and look forward for the next video again.